Good morning. So it's that time for us to, let's just go ahead and light that candle first, because the last time I got confused and didn't do it. So let's start with that. Lighting that candle. Welcome to your Oracle meditation. For those of you that are new, welcome. Light that candle and connect back to a frequency of 10, a building block. This is the same frequency that our ancestors used. This is the same frequency that we all use to connect back to Mother Earth. To let Mother Earth know that we are here. We are engaged. We are listening to the medicine that's in the air. This Oracle meditation, we learn to get back into breath. And when we learn to get back into breath, we learn that it stimulates the pineal gland. And the pineal gland, for those of you that don't know, is where our imagination sleeps, where imagination lies. So here we connect back to that breath. And when we connect back to the breath and it stimulates that imagination and stimulates that gland, we imagine that we are inhaling the blessings, the medicine, and the magic that's in the air. Connecting back to our mother. Connecting back with our tribe. Listening to the messages that were left behind by our ancestors. We are sitting in the darker parts of the moon, getting ready for that new moon. The first new moon that will enter into the, what is it? The snake? The Chinese zodiac, the snake? But it will also, this is the time of releasing, of self-care, of not being so hard on yourself. Knowing that by inhaling the blessings, the medicine, and the magic, you are stimulating the pineal gland. That is the frequency that unlocks the chamber in our heart. You see, your heart is not just a pump. Actually, it's not a pump at all. It's a chamber. It's a chamber to not only help us move and live, but inside that chamber, in the deepest part of that chamber, that's where our magic lies. That is a little honeypot of everything. We're sitting in the 8th phase of the moon, which tells us that we are sitting in the 8th chakra. 8th chakra is perfect harmony, perfect alignment. The moon is sitting in Capricorn. And Capricorn is that constellation that is represented by the knees. And the knees represent not just pride and ego, but the emotional attachment is a new self-image. And that's where we are. We are uncovering new aspects of ourselves. When you sit still, using your imagination, inhaling the blessings, the medicine, and the magic, you unlock that chamber. You start realizing that we are all ascending to another phase. Uncovering ourselves, realizing that we have the capability of magic. The same magic that they wrote about in books. We found it. We have started to listen to our intuition, to see that we are part of a team, part of a tribe, part of a family. Don't stop breathing. Stay connected. Know that your intuition leads you to those new abilities, those new superpowers. You have found your tribe. You have found your team. You have found your family, your true soul family. These cards, these are all just symbols that we can learn from. Codes that were locked away, meanings that were locked away, and we found the ability to unlock them and put them together into a meditation. So know that we are all walking a red road that leads to the sacred mountains. And when we climb those sacred mountains, we pick up keys that unlock doors to opportunities, to knowledge. So today, on our red road, the direction that we sit in, connecting back to Mother Earth, nurturing. When we hit those darker phases of the moon and the waning moon, we are talking about self-care. That is what this card is telling us. The coral is the veins of Mother Earth. Connecting back to our mother, that offers us healing. It's time to nurture yourself. And how can you nurture yourself? Go into that uncomfortable feeling of recognizing yourself in all of your abilities. Recognize that you are a master and can ask and do anything you want, as long as you believe that it's possible. Connecting back to the coral, this is the ultimate sign of nurturing. The symbol that we get today, once again, the child. This is you. This is all of the possibilities. This is the person that you are protecting now. You've discovered that magic once again. You've gone through each and every phase and have discovered you. Now you must nurture that little person inside of you that you've found. The animal that gives us the example of how to be today, elder fox. Step up and step out. We have found that inner child. We have found that joy. We have found that happiness once again. Don't lose it. I would love to hear what you have discovered about yourself and how you will nurture this child form of yourself. Look at how the elder fox is so determined to protect that child, to stand guard. Our ancestor that walked the earth before us, giving us a message that it is sexy and sassy time. This is that new self-image, that reflection. You are no longer a defenseless person. She is inviting you to step out of your comfort zone, encouraging you to wield your magic. Remember, you are part of the team. Now it is just a matter of coaching your soul. And on our soul coaching, we find inspiration. We are that light. This is us. This is our magic. This is our medicine. This is us stepping up and stepping out. Nurturing yourself. Creating that inspiration. You are an inspiration. In Sanskrit, the word breath translates to inspiration. She was an inspiration. You are an innocent child, being nurtured and protected. The vibration that we're entering, change. We're in a period of time with the moon that tells us to create a new self-image, to see ourselves and our magic completely different, to be inspired. We are that inspiration, our own inspiration. Look at that. Lightning. Don't stop breathing. Keep inhaling the blessings, the medicine, and the magic. And exhale to make room. That intuition, it's telling us to release those old patterns. When you release those old patterns, you find your way. You find your way, you find your mates. You call in what you need. Be inspired by your past. Know that you have found a uniqueness about you. It is important to share it. Know that you are part of a team, a superhero team. Hawkeye. Ready, set, go. Daring us to be inspired, to be nurturing, to embrace our uniqueness. Knowing that we are in perfect harmony. That arrow will find its target. That light that you see of the light of inspiration, exploding with ideas. Know that this woman not only is known for her acting, but paving a way for herself. She invested her money different ways, made other people uncomfortable when she was uncomfortable. Staying in control. Getting ready and always being ready to step up and step out. So come. Let's take this meditation further. Let's do a body scan. And a body scan, for those of you that are new, is important because it's going to transport us and relax us, where we can still work on our imagination and our breath. We put this entire message together and do a session of EFT, emotional freedom technique. So what is bothering you can be released and made room for those explosive ideas. So come. Starts with a body scan. So imagine a hoop that is hovering high above your head. Inhale, imagine that hoop going higher. That hoop is our relaxation. Imagine. Exhale. Work on exhaling through your nose. Imagine that hoop reaching your forehead. Closing your eyes. Relaxing your jaw, your neck, your throat, your shoulders. Inhale, imagine that hoop going all the way back up. Exhale, let that hoop sink once again and let it create a bubble in its wake. That bubble, that's our transportation. That hoop, this is our relaxation. Slow that hoop down right where it left off. Inhale. As high as you can go. Exhale. Sink. That bubble will help us leave the chaos of the world and enter into the calm. A body scan. This is how we become in touch with oneself again. So we can reprogram our body. Inhale. All the way up. Exhale. Create that bubble. And when you've reached the end, tie it off. Make it into a balloon and create a tether, like a cord, a braid, a ribbon, a rope. Imagine connecting it back to the earth, connecting back to Mother Earth. Lay back. sink. It's time to enter into the dark. This is where our light gets to be tuned. This is where our imagination grows. This is where we are connecting back to our higher self and releasing those old habits. Come. Let's go further. As you sink into the dark, imagine being transported. Sink. Find it. Find that night that sounds so familiar to us. With the fire crackling. This is the fire of inspiration. This is where our old habits are being able to be burned away. Using your imagination, it's powerful. Unlock that idea. That crackling is calling you. It's time to stop procrastinating. Take aim and propel yourself towards your target. This can be simply as just reapplying to that project you put off, getting back into a meaningful routine, or exploring something new. No matter what your goal, be reminded that if it is meant for you, it will find you, and that you are worth that investment in yourself. Get ready. Get closer to the fire and find that area on your hand where you can do a karate chop. This is an EFT session. This is how we wake up that emotional body. Tap that karate area and move to the area on your eyebrow, that third eye, and tap, and repeat this phrase. No matter how old I am, I can always learn more, and I do this with confidence. Move to the side of your eye, that temple area, tap, and repeat. No matter how old I am, I can always learn more, and I do it with confidence. Under your eye, repeat, tap. No matter how old I am, I can always learn more, and I do it with confidence. Slide under your nose, tap. No matter how old I am, I can always learn more, and I do it with confidence. Slide under your chin, under your lip. Sorry, not under your chin, on your lip, under your lip, on your chin. No matter how old I am, I can always learn more, and I do it with confidence. Slide down your throat to the beginning of your collarbone and tap. No matter how old I am, I can always learn more, and I do it with confidence. Now slide under your arm like you're giving yourself half a hug and tap. And repeat. No matter how old I am, I can always learn more, and I do it with confidence. Tap the top of your head and let that thought sink in. That is your Control-Alt-Delete button. Yeah, we all have one. Our mind is very much like a computer. It can only go as far as you feed it. And we are learning to reprogram ourselves so we can get back to that childlike innocence of imagination, of curiosity. Our elder fox telling us that it is time to step out of the shadows, inviting us to, yes, be cautious and watchful, but to be alert and adaptable. You have more resources than you know, and there will be opportunities coming your way to share them with the world. Be stealthy like Elder Fox. Take time for you first. Step out of that hiding spot and know that you carry deep intelligence and knowing. All you need to do is take that step and be seen, because this is your time. Time to get sexy and sassy. Be confident. Accept this new idea of change and growth. And if you're ready, no need to move. We'll let the void come and pick us up. Don't stop breathing. Here she comes. Welcome back. Practice your medicine. This time is all about self-care. This is the age of change, of inspiration, of releasing old patterns. Do what you're told. Know that you have knowledge, intelligence, beauty, strength. You have everything it takes. So if you're ready, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, open your eyes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for sharing our message of connection. You make a difference in the world. Get ready to shine your light. Release those old patterns. No matter how old you are, you can always learn more. And we do it with confidence. So once again, be reminded that you are a blessing in this world. So I offer you more blessings to you, to me, and to all who listen.